Okay, today we are going to open up our iBook and go to AP Literature Review Instructional Ebook. And we are going to go through how to use this ebook. So it opens up with the introduction and user guide. This is just going to be a breakdown of who I am as an author and what standards this is supposed to meet in preparation for your AP English exam. Within the user guide, there are learning objectives here. These learning objectives show you exactly what you should be understanding and what criteria you should be meeting by the end of this ebook. This is going to be what is expected of you to understand. So to go through the book, you just slide your mouse back and forth and flip through it. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next page. This is going to be our second chapter, in which is called preparation. There are going to be two activities for you to watch as your instructional videos. So this first one here is how to do a close reading. It's an instructional video in which I give you tips on how to effectively read a passage. Then down below are going to be some tips, just reiterating what I had said, the most important things for you to understand. Next is going to be a PowerPoint presentation with voiceover. This is going to be a breakdown of the multiple choice portion of the exam. The exam will, at least the multiple choice portion, will have a reading passage in which you answer questions. This just gives you tips on how to do that effectively and rule out false answers. And here again are going to be some general tips that you will learn from this presentation. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next page. This is going to be a passage, A Rose for Emily by William Faulkner. This is going to be a practice passage for you. Here is going to be an excerpt from this short story. And here is a biography on William Faulkner if you're so curious to learn more about him. Along the sides here, I have provided questions that you should be asking yourself as you read. So during the first reading, you should be understanding what the content is trying to say. So these are more comprehension questions. So along the side, you should be able to understand and identify the answers to these questions as you read along, keeping yourself accountable. Then for the second reading, it's going to be a lot more in-depth, asking and analyzing the passage. So you go to the next page and it finishes up the passage with some more reading questions. Then you go over here and you have multiple choice options. This is going to be a multiple choice exam per se, in which you answer what answer you think is correct. You just say, define the term, and you select what answer you believe to be correct. Okay, now we're going to move on, and there's more passages in which you'll read with more questions. That will be the basis of what this book is about. It is all about practicing and taking mock exams in order to feel more comfortable with how to read a passage and how to answer the questions effectively. Okay, so take this very seriously, you guys, for this can get you college credit if you do well. Good luck, best of luck.